This is Syndicate versus Pathfinders on Hurtgen Siegfried line. Let me find my squad real quick before I start going on the Yap Fest. Where is the boy? There he is. Okay, just spawned as Rifleman. We are back though. Second game of today for Syndicate, which is crazy to have a back-to-back game. And once again, we are joined by Foxhole Norman, so it's gonna be a good one.
Speaking of Yap, we're back.
Wait, is this supposed to be on Scar?
That's what you said earlier.
No, I said it was Siegfried.
Ah, I thought it was on Scar.
Huh. I'm not sure about that. Pretty sure their thing, maybe they changed it internally. I'm not sure, but it seems like we're going. This changes things a little bit then, because I thought it was going to be a Siegfried game, but it is going to be a Scar game instead. So, we've got about 2 minutes here, Norman. What is, walk me through what your both sides need to do to secure this, or maybe play for a retake, whatever the situation might be for them.
I mean, I honestly, off opener, Allies does have the favor on the Scar. This will be most likely a 3-2 battle match unless someone can pull.
Oh yeah, look at this.
Like a massive flank off. I mean, looking at the map right there, you're looking at. I mean, you do have the offset, so that sets up for any kind of game that we can be looking at right now. Playing off on an offset, on an offense, and also a defensive perspective is challenging within itself. I think we have a really interesting match ahead of us, especially with the history between both Syndicate and Pathfinders.
Exactly. We'll go ahead and look at the like the rosters here. A lot of familiar names on both sides. What is he doing here? Fraggle, interesting. He's gonna be, so we have Shooter and Fraggle. We're preying on the downfall of. But yeah, no, you're 110% right. With a setup like this, it really should be a 3-2 game. But you know, if there's a team to do it, could be Syndicate. They love doing that, like you said, cheese dick stuff. So we'll feel it out. I mean, who knows? So what is truck snipes? I mean, rocket snipes are a little hard, right? Because of the terrain. It's
Right, rocket snipes are a little bit harder.
Truck snipes, right?
On the Axis side, there are a few snipes you can give that recon tank all the way at South Map Edge in C8. I'm guessing Syndicate is well aware of those truck snipes right there. They may not, but I can see a recon truck snipe off of that mid truck right off a rip.
We'll see. I mean,
But
so far,
time will tell.
Exactly. So far, haven't heard anything popping
That
off.
supply truck about to be passing Jacobs along with transport truck. I'd watch those in the map along with an admin cam. Those are going to be the two potential trucks that could go down.
Yes. So far, though, it seems pretty clean. They have a solo recon, so they're looking for something there. Probably prep for this. I heard snipes go off. I heard a rocket hit, but not sure. Doesn't look like. Yeah, it doesn't look like any snipes have landed quite yet. Looks like it was pretty clean for both teams. So we'll see.
I'm surprised both those trucks made through.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they got splashed. We just haven't seen it yet, but yeah, there you go. Allies are on point, but you know, proxy's a big thing here, right? So Syndicate was still capping there off rip, even with the trucks are playing chicken now. That guy had So Green Bastard goes down immediately.
There goes Fraggle on his missed truck snipe.
Yep, already fucking up. Crazy. But yeah, so it doesn't seem like any snipes happen, but big north presence here by PF. I mean, you're playing that well. It's how you have to play. South side also wrapping pretty well.
I was incorrect looking at the map. Scar is actually Axis favorites because I was thinking it was on the east side of the line.
No, the Allies get to it first though, but they do have the terrain.
First, they do it the hill.
The Axis do have the terrain, so
is rough.
We'll see if kind of what happens here. But so far, I mean, this looks very dominated by PF, but again, knowing Syndicate, I mean, they're really not committing a lot of people to this. It looks like they're playing for a retake here. Maybe I'm just coping for them, but that's what it kind of feels like. right? And they just don't have a lot of people on this front door, like at all. There is 5 people, 6 people, compared to PF's like 15, 10, 15. You know, so
PF will most likely win this opener.
Stewie. Oh, it sounds like an AT gun, which is we're gonna be seeing a lot of those in this game. I mean, the Allies have both sides have really good AT gun squads, but in my opinion, the Allies have it a little bit better because there's so many trees and just so much like creativity you can kind of pull from that. But yeah, Luck's just laying hate, but I mean, kind of to no avail. Ooh, boob tube. Lux goes down. Wow, that rocket came in anyway. Yeah, rocket's getting splashed. So yeah, about 10 seconds left. It looks like this is gonna go the way. So as you can see, all the SLs for Syndicate are waiting for their OP so they don't get wiped. Really feels like they kind of wanted them to take this in a sense, like they knew they were gonna lose it. Uh-oh, I just went down. Hit the recon. No, AT gun. AT gun and AT gun violence. I hate to see it. So let's take a quick look at the. I mean, look, lines are should be pretty standard right now. Playing all the way up in North Pass, man. Damn. That's why this game annoys me. Because you just can't play on the point. Kind of take a look south here as well. So when we played Syndicate, you know, a couple weeks ago, to a month maybe, we were playing for North Pass, so you know we're not really playing down here as much, but they had an MG set up exactly where Twat is right now, pretty much the whole game, and just completely wiped our Scar push. So, but it seems like, you know, with 49s, you can definitely go, again, they're playing map edge to map edge right now.
Yeah, unfortunately on Hurtgen you do have to play map edge at map edge. Once a few can sneak in, especially if it's a wooded area, it's very difficult to find your flanks unless you're very thorough what you're searching. In garrisons, you blend in with the terrain like no other. I know, I can't even think what match it was. Actually, it was our match, the 3AC versus Syndicate match. We were on the Allies side and Syndicate played as Axis. I'm sorry, other way around.
No, they were Germans. Yeah, they were Germans.
Okay, actually, no, yeah, they were Germans. Yeah, that's right. And we had North Pass, and they snuck all the way down on the, what is that, the D8 sector? No, yeah,
Ooh.
D8 sector, and they snuck all the way behind us.
Already going
our second point.
Going warm here, map edge. Uh-oh. So it's just one guy, but one SL can turn into 6 really quick. And especially when your point is hill 15, you don't want to give up that north map edge. If you're going to give one up, it would be down here. So it's interesting to see kind of like they have a lot more people committed here than they do North Pass. You know? Not sure if that's by design or
gap right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like Syndicate probably needs, I mean, they can win through front door. They kind of have to, right? Cuz there is no flanking. You're playing on a river. The whole map is a river. So it's definitely tough. Like you just kind of have to win your gunfights front door and go to town or go to work essentially. Lux goes down. That Stewie is still just hanging out. That's great. MG. Yeah, and they're even PF is even slowly getting map edge here too. About to run into Smoke, Tucker, Fusco. Twad trying to lay hate down as much as he can, but Panda might get him in the side. And I'm just checking this map a little more frequently right now because, you know, there's a chance that this line gets broken. So.
Yeah, that F2 sector is going to be an interesting
spot
of this match. S3, I'm sorry.
Seems like they responded pretty well. I also.
Yeah, they responded well. 2 guys up there is. I mean, I guess if you put an MG more east, it can kind of hold it down, but it's just the terrain is just so rough right there that you can't really keep everything covered.
Agreed.
Unless I guess if you stay farther back, once they come over the hill, then you can kind of see the MG at that 60 FOV.
I mean, Syndicate looks like. I mean, if you would have blinked, you would have missed it. But they were capping for like this most split second there for like a minute ago. They're having a good front door push. If they can just have someone like Crank and Stormin kind of watch, just making sure that PF's not gonna go straight into them. Like they had a good push there with Mark and C shot. So and there goes the cap. They flickered again just for this most brief second, and now they're starting to cap. So, and you look at this, like, how are they capping? They don't have anybody in. So I believe this cap is going to be a spawn wave cap, right? As soon as PF spawns, they're probably going to take it away. But, oh god, here we go. Syndicate's getting real aggressive here. Let's go look on their side of the pond. See what they're going to slap. Not really the best bombing run. I think it would have been better if he would have went down here. The garrison's literally right there, too. Oh, man, that's tough. That
Interesting spot for the garrison. Then again, that barbed wire does cover the garrison, so I guess it does work in their favor.
Yeah, if that bombing run though would have been on that back side, man, it would have taken out that whole attempt. It surprises me too. Like I feel like Syndicate should have this garrison kind of dialed in right now. Like, I'm surprised we're not gonna see Artie start dropping on these dragon teeth.
Who's playing Artie for Syndicate?
I'll have to look here in a second, but bombing run for PF equally kind of meh to me, you know? Kind of like a panic, not a panic bombing run, but maybe is it one of those like better safe than sorry situations?
You get
It's
2 kills off of that?
Al Capone.
Al Capone, yeah.
He'll
I asked that question.
Yeah, he'll get there. He's a beast. But yeah, I mean,
Yes, he is.
I guess better safe than sorry in those situations, but still, like, just didn't get any, like, there wasn't anyone there, you know, but it's alright. Syndicate's still still capping. I don't know how. They just have so much prox pressure right now with...
The garrison being outside the circle. Once those guys get in, it probably will deplete the cap. Wait.
Yes. Well, you would think that, but here comes finally, Al Capone's finally... Here we go. I mean, they're still not capping. There goes Artie, just absolutely laying. So now there comes a question here where if PF gets wiped here, like, it's not going to look pretty at all.
In all honesty, even for that garrison placement right there too, I mean, there's only so much you can do on Scar. Once you spawn that garrison, you have to go north. You can go south, but that barbed wire is going to keep you up for a little bit, so they kind of, I mean, you kind of screw yourself right there.
Yeah.
In perspective, I mean, there's only so much you can do when it comes to garrison placement on Scar. But they kind of are holding themselves back because they have to go north, and then I believe there is a lane for, it looks like they don't have an MG up there, a lane for even just infantry just to farm you right around that barbed wire.
Yeah, that's what's surprising me too, is that why is there no MGs over here?
They had 2 MGs to the south. I saw Damo and...
But you know what I mean? Like PF, this is prime real estate back here.
Yeah. Well, there was one on top of this bunker right here. Then Damo's down south.
Yeah.
From what I saw.
So Syndicate is gonna cap though. Great cap, pretty quick. Like it's already flickering back though, so it's not a given yet. Like the same way that Syndicate took it, I mean PF can take it right back, right? Like it's not.
Yeah.
It's hard to hold. It really is. But if they can just wipe this 1 or 2 squads here, like. No one else in PF really has the means to help, you know? So, but they do have OPs still on this backside.
That's right. Damo's in the bunker, and then whoever just died up there, is up in that south part.
Exactly.
Yeah. North side, I'm surprised there's nothing more on the northern side. More towards,
like up here?
Cal-wise. Looks like, kind of like where Apache is, but maybe a little more south. There's a position you can put an MG up at.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, and that's kind of, you know, granted we only see it for like a minute, so they might be trying to have MGs there, and then they keep on dying. Like it's very possible. But Domo's finally up there, and I think it's a great MG spot. It doesn't have to be safe. It just needs to be effective to let your infantry kind of push in, and that's exactly what's going on. Bips Ahoy against Keanu. Keanu takes him out. Then he gets traded. So, I mean, I don't know what just happened there, by the way. You see this? Davey somehow got through. That's not good. Potentially. And you
That's how
also,
it sneak through.
yeah, I mean, right through them. Like, and he has a satchel. Like this medium, it would be nice to get the medium satcheled. Uh, but good line, and like you said, they know where the, the barbed wire, like, he can just already right here and he's good. They can't,
Yeah,
they can
full
cross,
time. Oh,
but
looks you can sneak through.
yeah, but it takes time. It's not. So there's the flare.
Yeah.
So
Nah,
they
that'd be
see.
sneak through.
I mean, yeah, they see where they're firing. They're fighting. Cap was, contested there for a second. See, if we're trying to check in on Davey here. See, because if he gets that satchel off on this medium and the medium doesn't know, Domo's gonna die too. Let's go ahead and check in on this north real quick, because I know we were wondering how that was gonna play out, and it kind of played out exactly, how we figured. Granted, they're still holding lumber, but ideally you don't want them on your side of the pond at all. But it's still really favorable for them, looking down on a hill compared to like having to run. Like North Pass sucks. It just sucks. Like truly. Oop.
One of my
Davies?
most hated points in the game. Did he get off?
Davey, no, he did not. He jumped off. Damn, what a jump.
Oh, he's on top. Yeah, that was a hell of a jump. That tank is going down unless they somehow dismantle it.
I
I'm
don't
surprised Damo has not seen it yet.
even know if the tanks. And there, damn. I mean, his name is Tank Killer,
Damo.
so like, good for him. I mean, I don't even know. Does this medium even know? You know what I mean? I don't think they know that they're satcheled. They're just gonna dive. But I mean, great play by Davey. I'm not taking away anything from you. But granted, these guys are probably gonna pull up a heavy. They're probably trying to die at this point. But still, it's really good that you got back there in the first place.
That was hell of a sneak. He's still alive too. He can
Yeah.
really do some damage back there.
Oh, you just had to say
I think
something.
he's died. Yeah.
You just
I
had
know.
to the caster curse is real, dude. Like, where's Shooter at? Shooter, Shooter, Shooter. Look at Shooter go. Look at Shooter go. Also, he's just gonna get pinged. Yeah, Artie is just being like, oh man.
Do they have an OP on their side of the river? I think I saw Davey just spawn for a split second by Panda. Yep, he's spawning right there. That's how he's sneaking behind. Spawn right in front
Oh,
and shoot the PF guys. That
Yeah.
makes more sense.
that'll do it. They have the one also behind too. That's kind of, they can start sneaking through potentially. Yeah, this is the approach right here. And it's tough. So this is an interesting situation here where these guys are making it. They could wrap this and completely wipe out this PF like front door, or they could just go attack point. It's tricky. It's tricky like to make those calls and
Really
decisions.
The big thing too is PF does have the height advantage on them too, so your movement availability is very limited of what you can do over there.
It's true.
Honestly, I think it would be wiser to try to make that push and basically cut them out down south, and then eventually have your meat grind and your flex kind of push through, and then rotate upwards. Basically,
Yeah.
cut them out from down below and make them have to be all the way up at the factory and Nassau Cal Trail, like that entire area on top of the hill.
Completely boxed, like, because you could just get a great box in from like
And kinda
here.
shift upwards.
Exactly,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
and just
it's
completely
tight
took away
up.
the south from them. But cap is again, it might look bad like the cap, but as most of these teams play, like their caps are very managed. They're trying to play with less people on point than they can afford. So with that being said, satchel going off. I mean, and you can see like they flickered for a second and they already had like a pretty good response to it. Maybe a little unnecessary, but that they're probably already going there anyway. Let's go check in on the south, see what's going on, give them some love. Bick going down. Yeah, this is the MG spot, man. Oh, P4. Interesting. Rick taking out Giga. Damn, what a nade. Like, absolutely wrecked. I mean, yeah, it's been the same for the last like 10 minutes or so. Besides, like, Syndicate actually capping. So here we go. Syndicate is kind of doing what we just said. They're making it across, and they're gonna start crossfiring this front door, but short-lived to a sense because you know they don't have the height advantage, like you said. Really hard for them to kind of hold that hill. You know, especially being looked down upon, like not favorable whatsoever. Alrighty. So it seems like Syndicate has taken out that front door push, I would say. I don't even know if they have an OP up. It's just Fraggle on a rock by... Oh, no, OP's still there, but they're getting farmed. Smoke is not going to save them. Yeah, damn, that's kind of rough. Seems like that front door is complete. Damn, I keep on like reverse cast cursing this shit, dude. That OP is just resilient as all hell. Made out of like stainless steel or something. Yeah, look, there it is, and it's just like
Boom.
they're gonna keep on getting spawned, and they're just gonna keep on getting farmed, but they need to take it out.
All you can do is try.
Exactly. Ooh, good crossfire by Deputy. Not that it matters too much though, because they're just gonna get RD'd on Oblivion. Did someone get it though? Oh, there they are. Here comes RD. Boom, on the spot every time. Unreal. You just kind of pray that you can just make it one time, you know, just once, please.
Yeah.
But it's like he's doing this to bait them. He goes one on the river, then one on them. So that would have been them, but the spawn wave was a little delayed. There goes. Ooh, 2 made it. Like you said, but now they have to run up into barbed wire and infantry. Yeah, Tommy trying to get this OP maybe. Yeah, I think he got it. Yeah, OP dead. Oh no, it's still up. What the hell? Dude, this thing is wicked. Yeah. Here comes Artie though. There's the rain. Golly. Just praying, like trying to keep that front door. Kind of like what we talked about for Syndicate last game, but good resilience for PF this game to continue to spawn on it. A lot of guys are so worried about what their KD is going to be that they will not continue to spawn on it. So good for them that they are, even though...
It takes a lot of discipline for it.
And yeah, look, Artie left. Oh, I lied. God damn it. Yeah, I don't know. If I'm Artie, I guess I'm not coming off that spot until I hear OP dead. To be fair. Damn.
Frank keeps getting close, but Artie keeps CKing him.
Yeah, I guess it's like, how do you call off that?
You can't. It's better, whereas just trying to push it to see how close you can get before it already hits.
AT gun on the bunker. Medic.
Like one of the thing guys sneaking up behind him in a bunker.
No way. Oh wow. Airhead. Didn't even notice it. See, I'm bad at airheads,
yeah, I
dude.
missed that too.
So airhead completely for free right now for Sin.
The question is that yeah, Commander probably knows.
Or
Or maybe he doesn't, he's supposed to run right into it. Oh, the drive right past it.
He.
Did he drive past it?
Yep.
No way.
Oh no. Surely, right?
Okay, I'm about to say.
Nope.
There's no way.
And he just got farmed
Shark's
by
about to get him.
Vigil. No, he's dead. Vigil got him.
Yeah.
So that airhead was up for a minute because it just naturally despawned. So we're
Yeah.
we're washed. And here we go. I mean, we talk about these big plays, right? Satchel down on the 76. This tank's dead. 276 is dead. This one's next. Did they just get 2 satchels off? Damn, I'm kind of pissed that
Yeah.
we missed that, dude. Yeah, I mean,
Seriously paying attention already. Al
Yeah.
Capone got all our attention.
dude, crazy. Yeah, this guy's. Do they even know they're dead? I mean, this cap might be going the way of Syndicate here. And boom. Comms are not looking good right now.
Unfortunate.
You're not wrong. But the cap is going the way of
Even
PF
Tom,
on point.
Yuletown might come across that garrison. I'm guessing it's inside the bunker.
I mean, he must have taken it out, right? I'm not gonna. Do I really gonna?
Possibly.
I don't hear anything. It might be dead. And oh,
Yeah, he's trying to get up right now. Get that MG.
Oh.
An AT gun.
uh,
That's double box too. They're stacked on each other.
he.
Who's gonna know who first?
There we go. Right? Surely. Oh no.
Yep. No way. Did you see him?
Surely. Surely. Surely.
How did he not hear the MG going off?
What is going?
Wow.
What is going on, dude? Oh, I feel bad now too, because they're gonna like we caught the commander just driving right past it, and they're gonna be like, dude. But ultimately, it didn't really seem like it resulted in much. Like, yes, they're ratting, but it's not like everything's cooked yet. But Scar is completely wiped off. The only way that PF is capping is because of like procs capping, because Syndicate's just everywhere else but cap. But that's like they still have a lot of people though. How are they? Like where
They
in?
can easily recover either way.
Yeah, is it really just these 4 guys and like there's no way these guys are prox capping though? Are we just missing something? Oh, a little behind shenanigans too. But now Syndicate's capping the 4th point. Good lord, just can't cope right now.
It is pretty wild that Doc is playing against Syndicate though.
Sometimes
Doc was one of the first ones I originally met through Syndicate.
the storylines just write themselves sometimes, eh?
Sometimes they do.
So it's just bad blood on bad blood. There he goes. That one definitely felt good. Felt a little bit nicer to get that kill, I'm sure. Alright, so let's recap quickly. Scar looks like could be on the ropes here, but I'm just one guy. Seems like they regain control of Overlook, but they are, I mean, I feel like an armor disadvantage is not super crazy in Hurtgen. Like it sucks, but like tanks can't really dive super easily. So even if their Tiger or their 76s get satcheled, it just kind of, it's more of an inconvenience than it is. Dude, Davey is everywhere. Good lord. There's a tank, he's there, dude. But yeah, it's just
I
it's
love the gameplay. That's my gameplay. Chase tanks or chase backline garrisons. Cut them out at the
Ooh.
knees and work your way in.
Garrison there for PF. So a little bit of Syndicate still ratting, but about to get sniffed out here. So great airhead, and good job because they took front door essentially from that. So, but yeah, this pushes over for Syndicate most likely, unless Davey can win this for them. 1v3, anything's possible. I'll give him an opportunity to shine here. Missed his first couple shots and he gets farmed. Happens. It was a good push though. Checking on south side here. Pretty calm so far. Ooh. Is that the P4 from like open? No, it was a recon. Unlucky. Somehow Smilka's still in HQ. Kind of unbelievable if you ask me.
That's a prime example. They're doing it again. That's exactly what their garrison was when we played them. 3C versus Syndicate.
You're not wrong.
Garrison's completely missed down there.
Let's
And
go.
that garrison probably won't be found this entire game unless PF does have the discipline to send guys that far south to check around. I mean, for the most part, especially if your
Oh yeah. No one's
point
ever
is all the way up
coming
north that you're defending, you're not gonna even think to go down there. Why would someone waste the garrison down that way? But to see how they played it last time, it will work in the long term once you start getting more guys in there.
Yes, especially granted too though that our midpoint was whatever this one is. I can't remember off the top of my head, but
Caltrell.
yes. So here we go though. Syndicate is making the approach for. Let me Ooh. Good lord. We'll kind of stay on this view a little bit, see if Syndicate can kind of persevere. P-strike. Got the tank. Wow.
Wow.
You really hate to see it.
Down goes the tiger.
How'd they even like, you know, think to even like do that? Like what information did they have, I wonder, like, or just a recon? Must have been.
I mean, that is a typical spot for a place one of your tigers as to access.
It's a hell of a gamble though,
It
you
helps
know?
you watch your front door along more towards the south.
I'm assuming they had some type of information though to make that call. But you never know.
Obviously. Yeah, probably a recon hit it.
Exactly.
I don't think any flares have been in proximity for that. Unless we did miss something.
So PF has regained control of this precursor to North Pass, if you will, burnt forest. So I mean, yeah, they're just fighting over lumber right now. But you can see this line kind of starting to form here for Sin, where they've crossed. This is no longer a fight over the river. It's now a fight for the forest hills. Kind of concerning a little bit, you know. It's you don't really want to let Sin control the map, and what is this? I think my stream's good. Sorry, it like gave me a warning for something with my bitrate, but I don't really care. I think it's fine. Anyway, yeah, this is not. It's a very hellish push for any team to go up the hill to Overlook. Like, pretty unlucky for them to get Overlook. I think if it's called Trail, they probably could win it. Are those supplies coming down? Surely, right? Yeah, I'm assuming so. You know, I'm a little surprised. Like, I don't know how I would play this. But, like, maybe you load North Pass and try to take these buildings as, like, a launch to Overlook. Or just even getting somebody wrapping there would be, like, kind of perfect. They're kind of opting to just go front door here. Okay, Ethniki just walked right past Olbert. They walked past each other. Very interesting.
Ulfbert actually playing infantry? I don't know
Yeah,
how I missed that.
he's on recon right now. Seems we've hit a little bit of a stalemate here, huh? Not a whole lot happening.
That's unfortunate, Hurtgen, for you. You will have your moments of intense gameplay within points, but then eventually throughout the match, you'll have that stalemate right in the middle. It is fun to an extent on Hurricane, but once it hits that stalemate, it gets kind of repetitive on your experience within the gameplay itself.
Ooh, they moved that garrison up. Really trying. I mean, this one's more dangerous than this one. They started here. Ooh, tank over here on North Pass as well. So there's some moves in the making, but yeah, agreed. We are in a bit of a stalemate. Kind of just teams trading blows, trying to figure out where the pressure is, what they should do, how do we respond, etc. Recon going up. Shooter, ring the bell. I'm getting an aid. Jeff kind of making a play here. Like on lumber. Kind of pushing through. Seems like it should be taken care of pretty routinely though, just because they have so much crossfire on these guys, but they made it.
That's an airhead.
See, yeah. It's gonna be a PF airhead. See if Syndicate, I mean, Syndicate's a good team where they should recognize this as an airhead. But yeah, very far back here. About as far back as they could get it. Unlucky for them though, the heavy tank is literally
Right there,
watching it. I believe so. Where's this heavy at? Yeah, I mean, they definitely.
Yeah, should be able to see us dropping right in front of them. They don't have the angle on that airhead though. So it looks like Thamier, shooter actually might be running towards it.
Yeah.
Nice, the shooter's way out there, I lied.
Looks like Nova is gonna get there first. He has a rocket. I don't think it's gonna be in time. I'm wondering if they're gonna try to strafe this or something. But I don't think they're gonna get the spawn off in time. Cause Nova's about to see it. Yeah, no reinforcements on this. No spawn wave. Just not a bad airhead, to be honest. Like, to be fair,
It's worth the try.
they brought back like 6 to 8 people here, but I don't know, like maybe a strafe or something. But I guess they thought it was so far back that they were just trying to test it out a little bit. Once again, Davey the tank killer. Just doing whammos. Not even whammo. He's just like a saboteur. Like, dude, every time if I want to find tank gameplay, I just need to go find Davey. Like, truly. Look at this guy. Just, and it's crazy too. He's playing Assault, or not even Assault. He's playing Engineer. Unreal. MP40 on Hurtgen is like borderline psychotic. PF is very close to this garrison. Surprised it hasn't been locked out yet. It should be getting locked out, like, there it goes. Say any second out, but the spawn wave does go off for smoke. Kind of unlucky. Recon, but they don't have any way to deal with this recon tank. Then there was a man named Davey Tank Killer.
He's waiting for it. He sniffs it out.
First man ever to satchel a recon tank in a comp game. And they drove right past the garrison. It is a solo though, so we'll give him some slack. No, Davey has bigger fish to fry. He's not worried about a damn recon. Can't say I blame him. Supplies dropping. Yeah, I mean, besides the the two airhead plays, really hasn't been a lot of bombing run. Kind of like nothing crazy's really happened. And like you said, it is really just Hurtgen. Uh, oh God, Wix is chirping you, dude.
You better be chirping me.
Said most streamers invite good players to co-cast with them. Credit to credit to Nadaj for inviting Foxhole instead.
Who let this shitter in here?
Yeah, I can't audit anything. I can't audit the people. So we can try to hone in a little bit, maybe on like the tank play here, and kind of talk about what these teams need to do. I think for PF, if they want to retake this, I think taking lumber is important. They can do a really good job of holding this hill. Like I don't think it's a big concern for them. Would it be nice for them to get across? Of course, but they're kind of in the same boat. I think taking lumber to these forests is pretty good. For Sin, I don't know. I think they just got to keep on doing the shit they're doing here.
I mean, for Sin, they're doing, yeah. Looks like actually they did find that garrison down southwest.
Oh yeah.
And D8, C8.
But it took. I mean, they're sending 4 or 5 guys down here to deal with this thing. But hey, it worked. So Smoke dies. Flynn knows. Smoke probably about to get murked here in a second. Damn. Damn.
And yes, he does. And that was underestimating getting smoked.
I was gonna say that is like the most ultra fucking caster curse ever I think I've seen, dude. I thought he was safe. He lays down and the tank just absolutely obliterates him. You really can't make this up. So yeah, in your opinion, how do you think PF wins? How do you think they win Scarback?
I mean, in reality, up north, I mean, once you do get across, which looking at what Sin has right now, they're not getting over there at all. You try wrapping down south, but looking at the map as well, down south, Sin does have the control down there. So they will have to, you can go head on, but as we saw with Al Capone's already, he was just farming them on one of the only entry points through these barbed wire right there. So coming in, their armor could help out a little bit, but this will come down to infantry winning their gunfights, winning over sector control, which will be. I mean, front door, there's only so much you could do. So either you're coming from the north or you're coming from the south. And right now, Sin just says a lockdown.
You're not wrong. I mean, it's
We do
definitely.
have 44. Go for it.
I would say it's definitely looking grim for them, to say the least.
Yeah. And they do have 44 minutes left too, so anything can happen.
Agreed.
There's only so much you can do whammo-wise on the Axis side. But yeah, they're gonna have to figure something out more on the south side than the north side.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a this isn't a favorable situation for them to be a part of. Ooh. Strafing run coming in, right? Is that just game audio? Am I just that high in the sky? I'm hearing game audio for planes. I guess so. I think these are my most challenging moments as a caster. It's like what am I reporting on? Like it's really it's just kind of a back and forth here.
Yeah, so I mean, for the time being, it looks like it will be a stalemate right in the middle for now, until someone starts throwing some airheads in and there's some more controlled advances, or
Oh.
coordinated advances, I guess I'd say.
Shooter McGavin cam. Here we go.
And here we
1v3.
go.
Can he do it? Misses his first shot. Misses his second shot. And then he goes down. Dude, okay. It's not
And
even
goes
like
down.
I feel bad now. Like Shooter's a good player. I just like giving him stuff. Giving him shit for it. I mean there's a slight push here by Flynn Rider. You know? Has an OP down. I'm imagining he's protecting it. Or something. He's gonna try to get across south. Like there could be a chance here, but again, Hurtgen's a map that Syndicate's really comfortable on, and they can find you. It's no matter what you do, you will be found. M. Tucker just being a probe god right now, just shift Wing
Let's see
into.
him.
Oh my god!
Nice.
I thought
Tucker drops him.
Oh my god! And Boob Tube
I
not
thought Flynn was gonna get him too.
got his head.
But
Oh
Flynn
man,
dropped.
dude just does not have his headphones on. I don't know where Flynn's OP would have been though, so I think it's on these ruins.
Might be, yeah. Could be uphill to the south, but you're probably right with it being around the ruins. No, Tucker's about to burn it if it's there. What's dropping right now?
So I was trying to
Supplies.
find, yeah, supplies. It looks like nothing above me. Oh, so Flynn's OP is very far back. Okay, solid then. Super solid. They have, I mean, they have the info now. They have the what's the word? They have a beacon, if you will. It's going warm, so they know.
Looks like they're setting up for that garrison in C8 again.
Yeah, I saw that. OP got burned. Boob tube, the trench gun spread did just not hit Tucker, or at least kill him. Damn, rockets going out by cross. They do not like Tucker.
Looks like Thay and also Flinner moving their way back towards that garrison. No, maybe not. It looked like they were moving back there at first. That is not looking good for PF. Looks like Syndicate does have the control of the west side of the river now, and they're moving uphill.
Yeah, this is. It's getting. I mean, it's getting scary. It's getting spooky. I think if I'm them, my panic is on like a 4. Manageable.
There's still 40 minutes left. There's still
Ooh.
things that can happen, but mid-game thoughts.
Just
They
which
can
is
go either way.
which just blew up. Oh, AT gun. I was like, there's no way that was the heavy, right? But you're right. You're 110% right. Like, Syndicate could overcommit, and PF could, you know,
Yeah, lucky airhead behind.
yeah.
Pushing front door wise or trying to make some kind of effort within a infantry capacity just isn't looking like it's in their favor right now.
Yeah, I've seen it happen before for sure. It's always like is weird though. Is that like so it looks like Sin just completely. Yeah, as I say that, everyone spawns in. Let me shut up. I was gonna say they just gave up on the north, but like, but so you could also see what Sin's making PF like, dude, they have so many people that are having to watch this front door, and Sin's just walking in. If they take this bunker, this is not a situation you want to be in. I don't know where the garrison is for PF, but here's a tank. 2 tanks actually. I don't know if there's a garrison in here. Oh god, a lot's happening. Let me get out of here. One of the tanks just got rigged. It looks like they're stuck. Is another shot gonna come off? Not quite. Oh my god, Davey. Just no way, dude. This guy is ridiculous. Satchel on. Ooh, but the heavy tank might take his kill. Oh man, what is happening right now? Just like that, 20 minutes of nothing, and now we got some weird tank shenanigans going on. Davey does not care. He just wanted his satchel to go on, and guess what? It did. Now you guys are all dead. And oh, looks like the tank sent it back into the other tank. Oh no.
No way.
Oh,
That was close. That was very
they're
close.
beat. I mean, they're beat, and the repair station goes down too, so they're kind of not doing well. But
Apache still has his satchel. He might be able to get something on.
Syndicate just did not have.
He's about to get the satchel off.
This is PF's PF on PF. He's repairing.
Oh yeah. I'm kind of special.
It's all
Looks is
good.
right.
Something just blew up. Is that the other? Probably an AT gun, if I imagine. I'm wondering if this OP just got wiped then, because they had a really good push, or maybe it was Q. But Davey has one goal in his mind, is to take this tank out. That's all he wants to do. So repair going down though, so this tank will be fine for the time being, but yeah, it looks like this OP I thought was gonna get wiped, but oh, it did. I'm looking at Stormans. So they regain. That would have been huge if Syndicate could have held this bunker and gained control. That could have shifted the point, and they almost got a double satchel kill. That would have been nuts. Like actual nuts. Okay, also look at this. Somehow PF just broke through. They're on the bottom side of Scar, proxy capping with, 2 or 3 people. Here we go. They found the gap. They made the gap. Whatever it is, they
That's actually huge right there. North side they got in. If you get up on those hills, get a few OPs off. Just sneak maybe a Waymo garrison, which is rather difficult. Or try to get an airhead going and just protect it for a full-on spawn.
honestly what
Gets his kind of work his way there.
what Bird
Dies.
what Bert needs to do is not get too excited and not beeline it for point. But like you said, he needs to go run to these forests, run to the woods, and try to get something on the side here, but it's just not what he's doing. Because honestly, would it be nice if I had an OP right next to point? Yes, but also they need to keep spawns up here even if they don't cap the point right away. But, I mean, Kebab's over there too, so this is still...
Future PF either way.
Oh my god, yeah.
Types it up and down he goes.
Kebab, yeah. Bert's still up though. I don't know where OP is. I don't know if he has it yet. Oh. What is going on in this game with that shit? Oh, he's dead.
Well, he's going for the garrison off a rip. Try and get him in time. Nope.
So great that you got the garrison down. Supplies are dropping before the garrison's even down. I think it's good, like, if they had pressure for that, but again, I don't know where Bert's OP was, but that just seemed a little too aggressive. Like, you made it across the river, and like, what do you have to show for it? A dead garrison they're rebuilding?
Yeah.
Like,
We'll see if we have the spawn off or not. I think Bob's OP just got spawned off. We should be able to see where Bird is.
this is supplies.
Supplies, yeah.
I don't see him at all. There he goes.
Bird's, yeah, he's
So-
squared in on the left side of the river.
And like, if he would have booked it for the forest, maybe there's a chance, or at least put it down in the trenches. Like, this is more doable, but now, the element of surprise is gone. And Syndicate's about to basically just watch you guys cross this river and you're cooked. You found a hole and you just did not utilize it well. I guess as well as you could have, potentially. I guess we'll kind of stay with this though to just see kind of what formulates from this. And it's still everything's still in the open right now.
Still in the open. Looks like Syndicate's kind of closing in to fill in the gap. It's kind of, you can even see Syndicate on the other side of the hill too. They're starting to take over that area.
Yep.
C kick in.
So Bert made it back here again. Like,
He's sneaking.
tell me
Let's
he
hope
put an
gets a
OP
closer OP
down.
this time.
I wasn't watching, but Davy's back on this bunker. Is that tank still here?
He's looking for that tank.
Oh my god, they doubled again. I swear to god, if this guy gets 2 tanks, I'm gonna fucking scream. He goes down.
No way. They're backing right into each other too. That's a perfect formula for a kaboom. Double kill.
They like touching
They're
tips.
barely out of range now. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe once
As
he
armor,
gets
I'd
back
be
there.
extremely pissed.
Oh
In
yeah.
the Discord chat right now or TeamSpeak chat. I don't think they use TeamSpeak though.
3 heavies. Same spot. Like, I understand it is Hurtgen. Like, there's only so many places you can play, but I mean, there's got to
Without
be
your infantry
something.
covering it, it's a waste.
Yeah. Well, they're trying.
At least like kind of where like poop sock or crevasses, maybe have armor down there, but there's only so much you can do with. Obviously, Syndicate has some kind of a presence there. You just need a satchel off the rip if you're not careful.
It's very open for sure. So, like, you know, a team like Syndicate and most Div 2, Div 1 teams, I mean, with HCA, it's kind of, all the divs are up in the air. But you know what I mean? If you find a hole, you have to abuse it. And they didn't. And now Syndicate has plugged that hole. They basically just said, thanks for letting us know where we were lacking. And now they took it away from them. Is that an airhead? Oh, P-Strike. What? Oh.
What did that P-Strike?
Probably that tank in the same spot. They hit him. But, not quite. Oh. Because Joe's over here. So he just called in a... Dude, the P-Strike's... With the P-Strike on the flank from last game, and then this, he live P-Striked in front of him. Because now what does he do? Nothing. He has nothing.
Do anything.
He has nothing he can do.
Honestly, I think you put the P-Strikes the wrong way too. That was from north to south. You should have put it from east to west, and that would have hit. So I guarantee that the ruins building to the south is kind of in his way.
Yeah, I mean, he smacked him.
North.
He smacked him, just didn't kill him. All right, looks like I don't want to miss Davy's like debut here. Unless he already did. I already miss it? No. Oh, Satchel on the bunker. So there we go. Satchel goes off. Davy will have to. He'll settle for that for now. One of the tanks goes down to a Tiger, I assume. Oh no, that was the rep station. So we have 2 76s, 3 76s all stacked. Again, I'm not a tanker.
Davey almost got there.
Syndicate's knocking on the door here, though. Doing a really good job of not making the fight over their point and instead making the fight over the other point. Poor Davy, man. He just wants to blow up tanks. And it's also just AT guns on these 76s, man. Just getting AT gun out the... Like, there's so many AT guns that are pointed at them right now. One here, one here, one here. Like, what do you do? There's a double AT... Like, these are all AT guns, man.
Ooh, they actually could have hit right there. Barely missed.
So these tanks are just out of the fight. But again, the tanking's not, again, it's not super big on this. Like, the Tigers are never going to play on this side of the, you know what I mean? The Tigers are never going to push over.
It's a long game of Hurtgen for armor.
Yeah.
Unless they end up getting some ground and pushing the north side of the bridge. That's about all you can really do with armor when it comes to pushing.
Yeah, just splash the infantry, really. Just make sure we're not missing anything. I mean, Smoke's still doing smoke stuff. Still that garrison, like you said, that's never going to get found. Front door, I mean, should be manageable here, I think, but... Damn, what a rocket. Jesus. Ooh. Looks like that south is a little dicey here. At least going warm. Just gonna be a 1-on-1. 2-on-1, kind of. I mean, that's all they really can do. Try to get something south. Oh, here we go. There's a little bit of whammo going on. But, like, Sid knows. It's kind of like, this is actually the exact same situation we had against Sin. Where every time we try to wrap them south, it's just, they're on us like hogs, you know? Set the hounds loose. A bombing run? Where's that hitting? Looks like Syndicate is gonna try to bomb their way into this front door. Temporarily worked. But I don't really think it got much. Honestly, I'm surprised that the RD is not hitting these tanks here. You know? Like, we know where armor is. I'm a little surprised. Maybe it's not worth it though. Strafe coming in. Here comes a little cheese dick going on. Smoke's getting in from behind. PF has... I mean, presumably, PF has no... Oh, okay, no, looks like Jeff might be reacting. Maybe not. God, the tanks are getting ricked, too. Wonder if Smoke's waiting for his OP.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing he's doing right now. Should be starting. He's right behind. Get a little spawn button off.
So I wonder if they just had no beacon or anything behind Overlook.
Oh, just kidding. Now he has an OP more west. Doesn't make sense for him to move it up more.
He might be trying to go for it, because you get guys that can just walk on a circle. I mean, it's gonna be huge. Airhead, is that an airhead?
Yeah, it's just supplies.
Oh no, it was. Yeah, I'm really bad at.
Supplies to the east.
Nope.
Look east, yeah, that way.
That's an airhead. Yeah, airhead up. I was like, there's a lot going on at the same time. But airhead 4 PF. I want to see if Smoke. We're gonna keep our eyes on Smoke here. I mean, this airhead though is.
Yeah, they're waiting for it already. It's pinged it already.
Yeah, I mean it's already. You know. I mean, it's not bad. Like, just test the waters, see where they are, but.
Might as well, yeah. I mean, right now it's 25 minutes left. You technically have 2 more airheads you can use.
And they're just gonna catch this thing. Gonna fight over who gets it. I think JTF was there first. So recon coming over, both teams have the information. He did move it. You dirty dog. But they do know about him, and now, ooh, kind of crucial to miss the fucking OP back here, you know? It's kind of one of those things I feel like you need to clear before you're gonna do this. Garrison, though, I mean, 76, you have a garrison right here. I mean, yeah, that's kind of underwhelming, you know?
Yeah. They could have got a. I mean, that garrison would be close if they tried doing the swap and drop and build. I mean, there is a possibility though that PF does push 2 east, and there is a little time frame where a green garrison does pop up, and you just have a spawn bomb on just for one to spawn.
Yeah, I mean, they have 100 on here. They should have. I'm surprised they didn't put it down because it's far enough. PF is capping, by the way. Oh God. Here we go. Somehow, some way, they found the point. If this garrison goes down, dude.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
They are in trouble.
Overcommitted. See, come from the east, sneak your way in, come from the east, and boom.
Great job by
And
PF on this.
Yeah,
was the airhead? I wonder if the airhead was a diversion. Because why else would you put it in lumber? There's no reason to put it in lumber. They have no spawns. They have no garrison in the cap squares right now. Yes, they can respond to this, but
yeah, it'll take time. I think they should be fine as long as their squad leads get their OPs up.
I think
yesterday we had some issues getting a response time from our squad leads, getting OPs up within a timely manner.
Yeah.
Ultimately, there's 2 minutes though, and it takes time for you to get there and stuff, but it also takes time to fully cap. You easily have a reset and take things back over. The thing is finding wherever the hell that came from, if it's either a garrison or OP though.
Yeah, and ultimately you are right. They're gonna be fine, but now, PF is all in these backlines. Like, it's not just one of them. It is a lot of these guys.
Close there, the Tucker.
Yeah, I'm trying to find this armadillo.
The knife.
God, I've gotten 2 of those in my casting career.
Question is, are they coming in off of an OP or garrison?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm not sure. I'm honestly more surprised they even got back here to begin with. I mean, they could literally be as deep as, like, here. I don't see it. I mean, we'll try to see if we can catch some spawn-ins or something, but they're still pretty. They have a lot of SLs back here. Pretty good play, because now look at where Syndicate has to, look at this response. They've completely wiped them from the red, at least. And now Syndicate is not attacking anymore, but they're kind of defending. Where did you just come from? I don't know. Not sure. So well done by PF. It's still very I think really in the grasp of them winning this. It's not like, I think for the first hour we're kind of like, okay, this definitely seems like Syndicate's gonna take this. But now, I mean, this game's kind of blown wide open again. They have lumber.
I mean, as time goes on, too, you start getting bored of sitting around. You start getting more aggressive and get a little bit more sloppy in your discipline in the back line, too, which it seems PF definitely did take advantage of that.
Oof. Tiger Engine, unfortunately, he can't respond to this anymore and is going to pay the ultimate price for that, but still, take time away from what they're doing. I mean, they could be in a bad spot, and the 76s hopefully can breathe now, too. So, ultimately, is PF going to take the point from that push? No. But now, doing what they did, they're putting themselves in a position where they just essentially just cleared their blue zone. Is completely cleared now. It's relatively clean. And pretty solid. Pretty good reset for them. It's their chance, their second chance here, in my opinion. So yeah, it seems like most of everything's been kind of reset. So not a bad start here for them. Or I guess rather it's not a bad continuation for them. Hmm. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it kind of seems like we're back to where we just were. Like,
Yeah, I mean, once you can sneak in and punctualize with even half your team, um, all it takes is the defensive team just to lock in and reset, push them out, then go back to doing what you're doing beforehand.
I mean, yeah. I guess my thing is like when you just have their whole team reset, like can you not take space? I guess it is Hurtgen where there's only so many landmarks per se that you can kind of go for. But I mean, at least their tanks aren't playing this bunker anymore. Well, one of them is playing this bunker at least. I just actually realized I don't even know if I have my highlights on. Not that it matters too much, but it helps a little bit. Oof. The tanks have been definitely a story for this game. I don't think necessarily like it's the PF's tankers' fault per se, because it's just kind of the odds are stacked against them. But it's like I mean, there's not a lot they can really do about this. So you can see that green back there. Kind of oh, I think that was just a. Can you shoot through barbed wire? Yes, you can.
No.
Well, that one at least went through.
I think that one went over. I might be wrong.
Now that makes.
Actually, yes, you can. It's the actual wood post of the barbed wire you cannot.
Hmm. Interesting. But yeah, I mean, again, PF has. Ooh. Here we go. We're limping. We are limping. This is the situation too, where so if Syndicate can do something with this,
Yeah, that's huge right there.
they can probably 5-0 in the last 15 minutes. You know, because they're gonna be.
Especially get maybe 2 more squad leads there, get OPs down, that'd be a huge push right there. They don't have that east push anymore, so all they can really do is this backline. Just like what PF did to Syndicate in their backline, PF could really respond to this and shut it down immediately and go back to doing what they were doing. But taking that garrison down would be huge on them.
Let's see if the OP is still in the trenches. I don't hear it. I don't see it. So I'm wondering if Jeff has opted to throw this somewhere else. See, I mean, I know Jeff's a really good player for defense. So I'm wondering if, again, what they're...
Your airhead? Maybe not supply. It's so hard hearing through Discord stream.
You know, I get that. I get that 110%. So the heavies were able to get situated. So we had 2 SLs though. So how many would you say to send? Because I know you said
I'd say
3 or 4.
And this is 49s. You normally have 3 to 4 squad leads per assault unit. So maybe pull 1 squad lead per assault unit, throw them on, then you have these 0 ammo back there, so you have 4 in total. And if you get in the right spot, you can have all your inf and keep your SLs in position to kind of hold at spot bomb with your inf from your defense, and also I'd have your north pushing, then maybe have your assault, all your assault in spawn bomb those OPs, maybe some of your meat grind, but not everyone, to your leaving yourself exposed in your defensive sectors.
So here we go. Ooh, no spawn wave. That's so unlucky. So unlucky.
I hate that.
Because
that's what I love doing is running around going for spawns like that is the worst feeling. You see a garrison, you know it's there, you're about to get it, then 8 people spawn right in front of you right before you get there.
Okay, Smoke gets it anyway though, but that's just unlucky because the guy spawned literally, and that guy's just not going to be in time. This is huge. If I'm Syndicate, I'm saying, hey, full call on this garrison. The problem is that they PF is still in control of the south side. So there's a weird dynamic going on right now. Like a really weird map dynamic where they own this and they own this, but Syndicate is owning the north, and then it's kind of all over the place. But here comes the spawn
Also,
wave.
even with it being 14 minutes left, it comes down to the decision. Do I really want to full send on a 4-1, possibly a 5-0, or just settle with a 3-2 and bunker in and hold down for the last 12 minutes?
You're 110% right, because I believe in this game, like, the best offense is defense sometimes, right? Like, that is true where if you're attacking them, they can't be attacking you, so to speak. But so it's always that question of how much do you commit to it, because if you commit too much, you're right, they counterattack and you get greedy, the counterattack could be devastating. So it's like, how many people do we decide to flex over? But, I mean, they're capping 5 people. So now, or 4 people even. Here's the question now, too, where if they start capping with 4 people, do we just full send, hey, spawn on my OP, like flex to my OP, flex to my, you know, this just out of the other? And it's a question to be had, but Jeff is close to this OP. Sperry needs to turn around, and he's just not going to, just not aware of, and just like that. Yep, just like that. That's how the push dies. But Smoke, I mean, Smoke can get an OP in this backyard. He needs to, and the garrison is. So they're gonna full send
Still
this.
alive.
They're gonna full fucking send this. Wow, that's kind of crazy. What is this bomber run for? Is he memeing?
Must be thing.
No, he's got to be memeing. Like,
Maybe. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the bomb run's for.
he misclicked. I must have been a misclick, right?
There you see the airhead dropping.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had to be a misclick. Oh, no, actually, it could be a throw-off bombing run. Say my bombing run's over here. Come this way.
Possible, but they definitely see the airhead.
Ooh,
But it's not gonna matter.
right there.
Ooh,
No, yeah.
that's not a good spot though.
That's no, that's not at all. They're gonna need to smoke the fuck out of that.
Wasted
Too late.
it, dude. Absolutely wasted it. You could have threw it right here. It would have been perfect, and you might have won. But now you have your garrison, but you don't have your OP.
Garrison, they can still spawn bottom it.
Yeah, like you don't have your OP. You're still capping. Front door though for
Garrison is slit. Where are they spawning?
got the
from
spawn, though.
The backside. Oh,
Just
they have a
approach.
Garrison right by them on the backside, I think.
yeah, right here. Interesting garrison.
That is an interesting Garrison. You'd think it'd be more hidden in the back line. Unless they're trying to have one there, then one all the way on the map edge west.
Oh man, commander. I'm
He's so close.
I'm
They
shocked
got
at
so
both these
far.
guys. How do you not see? Now you see him, right? Nice. There you go. But now he knows where you are, in a sense. Again, they're still capping, so I don't think they're gonna go for the call. I think the airhead was more of like if it works, but they're capping with 2 people, and no one else is spawning, and they really could, they could take this, but I think they're playing it safe. Hey, let's get the 3-2 at the very least. There's no reason to be greedy, because especially when they're dealing with guys on their front door as well. So let's take a look at that. I think it's just like kind of the same situation, but so the PF also is out of the back line. Syndicate did a really good job of scrubbing them clean of it. But I mean, yeah, this push is kind of awful. You know, it's the same push as they're open. Strafe coming in. Or no, Peace Strike.
8.5
Got
minutes
him.
left in this match.
Wow, bang. Absolutely nailed him.
Goes.
So it looks like they're committing a couple more OPs over there. So you're right, like when we have 10 minutes left, now the desperation starts to kick in and you start seeing a lot more kind of forces rather than like, hey, we have an hour. Now it's like, hey, we have 10 minutes to win this game.
Yeah, we do.
Just apply.
Honestly, I mean, it is smart to keep people going on the west side of getting to, I think of Top's point way back, Weehebuk, however the hell you pronounce it. At the same time, it gets to that point. Do you keep sending people that way? You keep your guys spread out.
Mm-hmm.
Or do you compress more? I mean, in most cases, Hurtgen's a completely different map. So, I mean, sure, you do want to compress more, but if you give too much wiggle room, then it becomes an issue. But almost any other map, you want to start compressing a little bit more of where your players are at. You don't want to play map edge to map edge. You want to play within the same 4 sectors, per se.
Yeah.
And make it lock airtight.
So I'm not sure. So this got killed. I'm not sure if they got rid of this or they found
I
it.
think that keeps getting taken down. Because there's been a few times I've seen that go down, and then it was rebuilt.
All right. Well, I mean, 9 minutes left, but in actuality, less than 7 minutes left for PF here. Gotta make something happen. I don't know if they need to do a bombing run airhead. I don't know what it is they need to get into gear because they're kind of past the point of wrapping, right? I don't know. But they are kind of I mean, the front door is breaking in a little bit. If Panda can just get into a spot and stay there, they're on a hard cap. Well, one guy's on hard cap, but he's about to run into the Armada. Gets 2 though. And Deesh takes him out. FG42 goes brrr. If Panda got an OP up and can take Keanu out. Oh my god. Is that a grenade? Did Panda get an OP? Because we saw this earlier with Bert. Did not get the OP down. It does not matter if it's not a good one or if it's not safe. You just have to fucking do it. You know, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Strafing run just misses by a hair. Stewie! A Stewie is diving point. I mean, just gets rocketed immediately. I don't know if that's... I think you just gotta send it. I don't think you stop. I think you just continue to...
That's all you can really do. You got 5.5 minutes left, and now you cannot.
Yeah.
Good shot by Mark Tanks.
So I don't know if... Again, I forget his name already, but I don't know if he got an OP down. If I see his name, I'll recognize it, but it doesn't look like... I mean, I'm not seeing a spawn.
It's either Bird or Kebab. Actually, this is more south. This is a whole different set of SLs.
Yeah, but they just didn't,
Looks like they got a Greyhound pushing in.
Oh, airhead.
Tommy got him.
I just don't know.
That's their last minute push.
Is the bombing run coming? It's too late.
Yeah,
Way
it's
too late.
That's gonna go down, and that most likely will be a GG's right there, unless they can pull something out of their ass.
It's way
Here's
too
Stunts is
late.
way too late. Yep.
Not even, honestly, not even, it was like a couple seconds late. And that would have actually been really good too. Had the potential, had the makings of being great. 4.5 minutes left. Strafe is, I mean, airhead, he must have called that in like an hour ago because that thing was already gone. So I think
Honestly, if that airhead was timed right with that bombing run, that actually could have done some damage right there. No one's really around besides Eggs, which that he could get the crossfire back over there along with Deej. But getting that airhead down
it's
within
something.
radius, that would be very difficult. Yeah,
Yeah.
that could have got a decent spawn off at the end. It's just unfortunate the bombing run and airhead did not line up with each other.
I think at a certain point too, you have to kind of like, and this is one of those calls I think you make at like 15 minutes, like you said, you have to condense. Look at how many people are over here. Like, you guys are going to lose in 3.5 minutes. You know, like I understand maybe you don't want to lose Overlook, and maybe they're like some teams practice for stuff. You know, I get it. You're practicing holding, you're practicing this, you're practicing that. But it's like if you in a scrim, and if you want to win, like there's no difference between losing 3-2, 4-1, 5-0. Who cares? Go for the attack. Like this is when we need to condense our attack, and this is how we get those last minute kills or last minute caps. Is when you have most of your team pushing the hard point unexpectedly. Around 15-20 minutes, you start setting up for it, and then once you're set up, then you fucking launch it. Granted, it's Hurtgen, and it's a hard thing to do, but you know what I mean. There's no urgency. They're still on the wings, and they have this hill that they can just put a garrison right here. And just run down the hill and just pray to God, honestly. But 4.5 minutes, I mean, Syndicate owns the cap squares. I just don't see PF being able to win this, especially when they kind of burnt their last bombing run, or Airhead.
Airhead and bombing run, yeah.
And strafe.
I mean,
So-
in all honesty, Syndicate's been pushing pretty hard on to Weehabach, and so I think they might have the mentality of, sure, we're not going to win the 3-2 at all. Let's at least get a 2-3 in,
Yeah.
not get one forward.
Yeah, minute and a half. I don't see, and I think there's like a 0% chance, PF can win this at this point. But I mean, we can start to talk about kind of the game. PF had a strong open. I just don't know what
Very
they could.
strong open.
I just don't know what they can do different though, because they went open, but then Syndicate starts capping like immediately back, and they're having to fight.
I think partially with that open with the garrison placement, I understand why they put it there. It's more hidden. It's not in the middle of the road where it can be rocketed either from the north or south side. But putting that garrison there, it kind of cucks you because of the barbed wire that goes throughout. You have to go north, and El Capone had that locked down. To get around that barbed wire, you got to go north, and you're running right into his arty every single time. So I think the
Oh.
garrison placement could have been a factor within that. But then again, there's only so many places you can put that garrison on Scar.
I agree. I think a lot of people though, damn, what a rocket. I think a lot of people, especially for like a front door push like that, sometimes you kind of have to look at it as like, okay, I just want us to, let's just cap and let's get bodies on point. So this garrison's not good, but let's get 2 or 3 spawn waves off before it gets destroyed, Because once you get 2 or
Yeah.
3 spawn waves off, now you're in a situation where you're more spread out, you have more OPs on point, some more flexes, and then you can work on like, oh, let's worry about zoning this, and then they can get a better garrison up. But I mean, it's all just like little micro stuff that usually causes it. But that is a GG. Syndicate went 1-1 on the day. I don't know, did they win their game yesterday?
Yes, we won yesterday. That was a back and forth match, very fun match. I was really trying to push. Well, I wouldn't say I was really trying to push forth. We played on SMDM as allies. We lost the opener. Worked our way in, won AA back. Well, I guess we won A in the first place. Took most of the sector controls back and forth fight. I tried flirting our way towards whatever the west point is, not dugout, but south of there, whatever the barn's called. We were messed around there. I actually got an airhead off there, and I didn't expect it to actually live, and I should have went and called a full send on it. We didn't though. We were just flirting with it half the time. VLK actually snuck in at the end. Rip, there goes the Volks. No way!
I think he's trying to have a peace offering, and he's gonna get, yeah.
And he gets dropped. But yeah, VLK actually snuck an airhead in on the east side in the wheat field. We got down to maybe 25% left of holding it. But our guys ended up getting back in, and we gained control of it and ended up winning it. Just a fun little ending right there.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, I think still a good game. You look at it from PF's point of view, they did pretty good. Like, the flanks are gonna happen. It's not about letting them happen. It's about how do you deal with the flanks happening. So I think they did a really good job of making sure Syndicate stayed out, and then also finding those whammo garrisons and OPs. So really good job on that. I think, again, we always talk about like the map it's brutal. This is not a forgiving map for anybody. So
Nope.
really good job though. Oh god, the stats. Oh, look at me, I'm up. Oh no, I think it's just my squad, right? I don't know.
Now looks like attack and defense score.
That's so funny. My KD's perfect. But yeah, no, fun game. I mean, obviously it's stale at times, but it's Hurtgen, it's still fun. So, but yeah, this was fun. I'm getting commended. So sweet. Last cast of the day, thank God, because you know this is
I got
draining.
one more for you.
Oh
7
God,
o'clock.
no way. We'll talk about it after. But thank you guys so much for tuning in for the second one too. Potentially, I guess another cast here in an hour and a fucking half. But if not, the next cast will be HCA. So this is, you know, we're gearing up to that. So